Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jamie here. Thank you for joining me in this video. I'm going to be going through some ways that you can start making offers to your audience. Now, this is on the assumption that you're in the midst of building your online business, and with all things being equal, you've started to get a little bit of momentum along the way. And one of the big issues that I see with a lot of newbies is they're okay at building the audience, they're okay at putting out content, but putting out offers is something that they tend to, what's the diplomatic way to say this, suck at. Now, this isn't a criticism, this is something that is part of the learning curve, and a lot of the time, the reason why people don't put out offers is I guess, due to their lack of belief in what they're doing. Maybe they feel a bit insecure about putting those offers out there, to which I completely understand. It is not always overly comfortable when you are putting yourself out there, especially if you are selling stuff online. You're going to cop a lot of feedback. Sometimes it's not overly positive along the way. So what I'm going to do, I've got a bit of a presentation to show you guys. And before I go any further, however, if this is the first time on the channel, I'd like to say a very warm welcome to you. My name is Jamie Gardner. I'm a full-time affiliate marketer, also a coach for a program. We've got well over 650 students absolutely crushing it with their affiliate marketing businesses at the time of recording. If you'd like to learn more about that, I've left a link below this very video. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button if you'd like to keep up to date with what I'm putting out. This is really just me talking about my 10 plus years of digital marketing and affiliate marketing related experience. Hopefully help shortcut the learning curve for a lot of you guys out there as well. And I've prepared a really cool little banner for this as well. Just check this out. I'm so impressed. Look at that. Bloody awesome. Yeah, cool. Anyway, if you're interested in learning more, there is a case study there. It shows you how to go from nothing to 5, 10, up to 20K per month over the next 60 to 90 days. And there's also an option to book a call with myself if you'd like to learn more about how I might be able to help you out with that as well. Anyway, all that being said, drop a comment below, smash that like button, and I will share my screen. We'll get rolling. Give me one moment there. I'll figure out this crazy technology that I've got here. Right. Add that to the stream. Okay, good starting point. Hopefully that shows up. And hopefully when I do the old present, hopefully my face is somewhere in the screen there. Anyway, making offers. Like I say, so if you're looking at the overall tasks that you need to do in your business every day as an affiliate marketer specifically, or an online marketer of any kind, really, regardless of whether you're in network marketing or consulting or you're a course creator or coaching, whatever, you do need to put out offers. Now, another way to frame offers, by the way, is to think of them as invitations to your opportunity. It's another way that sort of relieves a lot of that internal pressure you might be feeling, especially newbies. If you're feeling a little bit insecure about putting out an offer to your audience, maybe if you reframe that in your mind to inviting people to be part of your opportunity, might help ease that burden a little bit. Right. So before I get into that, though, a couple of things that you do need to focus on in an overarching basis. Now, I borrowed this from Frank Kern, something that the more that I watch that guy, the more I like him, and the more he makes sense to me in terms of, I guess, his strategies and what he tends to focus on as well. So if you look at the daily focal points in any online business, really boils down to 3 things. So number 1 is you need to be building an audience. Now, of course, there's a bunch of ways that you can do that online. I do a lot of my stuff over on Facebook. I've got a group, there's a link below if you're interested in checking that out. I'm also venturing over to Twitter at the moment. I think a lot of our students, they spend time on TikTok. There's also Instagram and Pinterest and LinkedIn and you name it, every other platform out on the sun, building a list, so on and so forth. And of course, YouTube, right? How could I forget old YouTube? Now, the point being is that you do need to be building that audience each and every day, because the raw truth of it is, if you don't have an audience to throw your offers in front of, you're not going to make any money anyway, right? You need an audience there, and you need to be replenishing that audience and building it up and building your clout within that audience as you go along. Number 2 is you really need to be giving value of some kind. Who knows, maybe someone watching this video might go, oh, this is new, I haven't heard that before, or that's an interesting take on something that I have heard before. Might continue following this dude, might hit the old subscribe button, see what he's up to. Other people might go, you know what, I need help with my business. I'm going to go check out that case study they recommended, and I'm going to hop on a call with him and see if he can help me extrapolate my results or expedite my results. Any other big words you want to throw in there as well. So how do you do that? How do you give value? Results in advance specifically, what could that be? It could be a mindset shift. It could be telling you what to focus on in your business daily coming from the trenches, this is, like I say, 10 plus years of me doing this stuff. Maybe that's something that you thought, oh yeah, I never thought about doing that before. That makes sense. It's 3 overarching things to do. Could be anything. Could be as you learn certain things, you might learn, well, I've just created this amazing funnel, or I've just learned that I don't actually need funnels to get started, or I've just learned how to build a list, or learn how to get cheap leads, or free leads, or better engagement, or more watch time on my videos, whatever. Give some sort of result. And what you're effectively doing when you're doing that is building your authority. You're giving first before asking for anything in return first, right? And that is massively powerful for building that level of clout within your audience. And of course, they're going to be more inclined to transact based on you kind of spitting the truth and just trying to help a few people out along the way. Now, what tends to happen is a lot of people just think, just give value. But there's another piece of this puzzle, which is the third part, which is you need to be making them offers, right? If you're just one of these people that you're out there like, I'm just going to give tons of value because I'm a nice guy. And people will like me, and the more that they like me, the more that I'm going to make money. It doesn't really happen like that. You need to be telling them that you have something that can help them out. Just like I'm telling you guys, if you want help with your affiliate marketing business, there is a case study. Go click that link, register for the free case study, check it out, jump on a call if you're interested in extrapolating and expediting your business this year and beyond, right? There you go, I just made an offer. How was that? So the truth of the matter is, though, you cannot sell anything and you cannot make money if you're not making offers. And like I say, this is why I put this out there before. Another way to view that is inviting people to be part of your opportunity, because especially if you have seen the results come out of it, you've seen people that have had life-changing results, people making 50K a month, 10K a month, 5K a month, $1,000 a month, whatever it is. And forget all the financial stuff. Maybe it's mindset shifts. Maybe it's a healthier relationship. Maybe it's healthier diet, whatever it is, right? Whatever those results are, and you believe in that program, then invite people to be part of that. You want to help people out along the way, right? That's it. Okay, anyway, getting to the office part. Sorry, I got my phone. It's decided to go off on me, which is a little bit annoying. Now what do I know? I don't know what to do with my phone because it's still going to go off, and I don't know how to turn the buzzing off. All right. Anyway, right, here's some kick-ass ways to make some offers. You guys will have to, I should just edit it out, but I'm not going to. I don't believe in editing. Screw editing. Nobody got time for that. Anyway, so you make a verbal offer. I've made several verbal offers to you guys. I'll probably make a few more before this video is through. It can be as simple as, hey, if you're interested in learning more, go to jgcall.com, check out the free case study, and see if you're interested in working together to help you with your business. That's a verbal offer right there. By the way, if you'd like to get some help with your business moving forward, go to jgcall.com. If you want help with making money online and you're tired of struggling and lack of focus and the complexity of this business, and you're not entirely sure what few levers to pull in your business in order to start getting, I'm just going to throw my phone over the other side of the room. There we go, that works, didn't it? Anyway, no more buzzing for Mr. Phone. Anyway, if you'd like some help with your business, go to jgcall.com or check out jgcall.com. There you go. Another one. Check out JG Call if you're interested in hitting 10,000 right up to as much as 20,000 in affiliate commissions over the next 60 to 90 days. There you go, nice and easy. Now, another way to frame an offer to your audience in terms of, I guess, a post or an email or whatever, is basically just going, look, how to achieve biggest thing, overcome biggest hurdle without the biggest objection. And another one to put at the end of that is even if. Okay, so the way that might read is how to hit 10K per month as an affiliate marketer without the complex setup, without the funnels, without all the BS, even if you've tried and failed before, even if you have no audience, even if you're a complete beginner, whatever that is, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Another one to put in there is how to achieve biggest goal without biggest objection in minimal amount of time, because that's, time is also a pretty massive objection, even if XYZ, right? Even if even if you're brand new, even if you have no audience, even without I don't know, any experience, even if you failed before, whatever it is, right? It's just a way. And so therefore this is more usually used as a headline, but you can also use it as part of your offer. How to blah 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 blah, drop a comment below and I'll show you. How to XYZ without blah blah blah. Drop a 1 in the comments, I will reach out and let you know, or DM me for more info, etc. Right? And so you can explain how and make an offer within that. When you write stuff down and you think this is brilliant, and then all of a sudden you reread it, and especially when you're recording in particular, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't know about that one. Who put that there? That's one of these such occasions, which again, I should probably just edit it out. But I like just being raw. I've decided I'm good at doing lives, but I suck at doing recorded YouTube videos where I have to edit them. So I'm not going to edit, just going to go with the flow, see what happens. Explain how and make an offer within that. Let's assume that was something really good that I was going to say then, okay? Let's just roll with that. All right, thanks, let's move on. Anyway, it's been a long day, that's my excuse. Okay, so use scarcity, and I'm going to cover this in a little bit more depth a little bit later on, but don't use bullshit scarcity either, by the way. Don't go, oh, I've only got 1 page left of this PDF and my hard drive is running out of storage, and I think, someone took the PDFs, the remaining half a sheet of PDF or whatever it is, right? Use real scarcity. So that could be as simple as I'm capping out the numbers of students I'm taking in each and every month to 5 because it allows me to serve them better. And I'm currently have 2 spots open because I've already sold 3 spots to my coaching. So if you'd like to learn more, head over to jgcool.com. You guys knew that was coming, right? So you can use genuine scarcity, especially if you have it in that type of context. It's a little bit harder if you're selling a PDF. The other way you can do that is quite literally by closing down the cart page. Now, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to hit the go button, and it's just going to show you all the stuff that I was bloody explaining. Gosh, for the next 2 people only. That one does work really well. 2 people it seems to be this golden number. I've tried 10, I've tried 5, and of course it does depend on the size of your audience. If you have a tiny audience, 2 people works really well. If you've got a huge audience, then you might want to expand that out to larger numbers, of course. And so you can also highlight, and this is actually a really good way to handle objections that people need to think about stuff as well. Every day you're not working towards your goals and you're not trying to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve online, you're effectively losing both time and money on that. Let that sink in with people. It's really, really powerful. So it's scarcity because and that's a genuine scarcity as well. This is the cool thing about this. You're not having to manufacture some disingenuous form of scarcity because everyone will read through that bullshit anyway. It really is generating a sense of scarcity based on real life, right here, right now, limited time, because we have a finite time here, and that is very, very powerful, right? It can be just time-based as well. So by the end of this month, I'm going to close the cart on this, or I'm going to cap off the numbers of that, or whatever the case may be. You can add a sense of mystery to things as well. And this might be like, I just discovered this cool thing. It's kind of like a secret hack. I don't really want everyone to know about it. That's why I'm not really releasing it to the public yet. But it performs this XYZ result. So if you'd like to learn more, maybe just give me a little comment down below, and we'll see if we can hook you up, type thing, right? And of course, when I'm articulating these things, and you're probably hearing them, you're going, "So we just said a bullshit." So you're just saying that we lie and all that sort of stuff. No, I mean, if you have genuinely just discovered something, here's the cool thing as well, is that it doesn't actually need to be top secret. It can be something that was hidden or mysterious for you. It was hidden or mysterious for you, and so now you want to introduce it to your audience. A lot of people might go, I already knew that. A whole bunch of other people are just going to go, that's pretty cool. It's a pretty damn cool hack. I like that. I almost didn't want to put that out there. Sometimes I actually feel like I'm like, I got this thing and it's really cool. But look, I'll share it with everyone, and everyone can get benefit from it, those types of things. I stumbled on a secret. And usually that stumbling occurs either from an industry connection, or you're just out there and you're like digging in the same hole, and you're just digging and you're trialing stuff, and you're testing and angles and blah, 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 and you're giving that a shot and whatever, and you're failing and you're breaking it, blah, 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 and then you don't really stumble, you just kind of like fail your way forward into it. So it's not really, it's probably a secret, but it's usually from the momentum of you trying a whole bunch of stuff and then something finally works, right? So you kind of stumbled upon it while you're trying something else, maybe something else pops up, right? All right, so I'm a big fanboy of the old Frank Kern. So he's got something that's called the Calvin Kern formula. I even put the little TM there because I don't want to get sued by Frank, and I think he has actually, he says he's invented it, so it was originally the Calvin formula, but I think he's adapted it slightly. So the Kern formula is basically, here's what I got, here's what it'll do for you, here's what I want you to do next. That's pretty much it, right? But the extension of that, which is from John Carlton, famous advertising / copywriting boffin, I believe. Here's what I've got. Like, hey, here's what I've got. I think it's pretty awesome. Here's how it is going to improve your life. Here's how the whole thing works. So, it demystifies it. It makes it seem simplified. It doesn't go into the complexities of it. Here's what I want you to do next. So if you're interested in learning more about that, click on this link. And here's why you need to do it now. Because I think that's, the time is running out, and if you don't act now, then you're going to be in the same place in 6 months' time. So it's super important that you don't take your time for granted. You want to just take the plunge and make a move towards the life that you want now. Here's why it's safe and smart. This is a really interesting one. So you can add a guarantee. You can add an anti-guarantee. So this would be, for example, we don't accept refunds. So I'm a coach for a program. It's called the Super Affiliate Accelerator. It is a high-ticket coaching program, and as part of that, we don't offer refunds. And the reason for that is because when someone transacts, we don't want people in there that aren't taking it seriously. We don't want people with their foot out the door before they even start. If I've got a foot out the door and they're like, no, but I can always refund if I don't like it, that means you're not fucking committed to making your business happen. You're not committed to moving forward and making this happen. It's like that whole burn all your ships thing, right? And if you're unfamiliar with that, and I'm going to absolutely butcher it, but it's basically that thing of, if you're going to conquer a land and you're sailing there, if you burn your ships, you've got no choice, right? It's either you do or die. And that there is a powerful motivator. If you've invested in yourself and your self-education, and you're not just allowing yourself to then opt out because you don't like it anymore, because it's uncomfortable, then you're not going to succeed anymore. What's the fucking point? So this is all about making sure that you are committed to that. And I can assure you the students take it that much more serious because it is there. There is no refund. Students take it way more serious. So you can have the pros and cons of each, by the way. And then you can go the other way, which is offering that guarantee. And sometimes both work, by the way. We've had incredible success with SAA. It's well over $1 million in revenue now, which is really cool. Hundreds and hundreds of success stories. Students have gone on to create their own programs, 20K months, 30K months, 50K months, even smaller stuff, leaving their jobs, changing industries, changing career paths, creating passive income, creating an additional $1,000 a month, 12K per year, additional $2,000 per month, 24 grand, like all this stuff. It's amazing. Plus the mindset shifts that people have had there. So that's one example. Then on the other side, I've also had my own programs where I've gone to the nth degree, and I've basically said, look, this is an unlimited, eternal guarantee. Like, gone absolutely crazy. Like the guarantee is going to be there forever, and even if a decade later. And I've tried both, and they work exceptionally well on either one. But also, here's why it's safe and smart, because you need for that person to feel validated, right? And you feel validated that they're making the right choice in terms of jumping in. Hopefully it makes sense. Some optional extras. It's adding like little secret spices on top there. So you can add bonuses or boosters. I personally do pretty much every time I do some sort of product launch or anything, because I think that what they do is they add a higher perception of value. And another little crazy hint for you guys, and again, this is something I actually learned from Kern as well, is if you put bullet points on, so you're going to get this and highlight benefit here, and you're going to get that, blah, blah, and benefit this and bonus that, blah, blah, that actually, our brains see that as an additional thing that we're getting. So it's like, oh, this is pretty cool. We're getting more stuff. So yeah, it also helps in terms of price reduction, things like that. Like if you've got a discount and a genuine discount as well. You can also add scarcity. And again, it would come back to the type of program or type of offer that you're creating. If it's a PDF, I've only got half a sheet of PDF left because my hard drive's still probably not going to work. However, if you do have something that is genuine scarcity, based on things like, I cap out the numbers of my coaching at maximum 5 per month. And then you basically do just a real quick recap. There's a lot of people that on a sales page or on an offer post or whatever, they're not really that interested. They just want to scroll to the bottom because they don't want to read through the big life story, blah, blah. And it's just, hey, this is what it is. Here's what it'll do for you. Here's why it's awesome. Here's the people that have jumped on board. Bang. What do you want to do now? And so that also can work because then it's just like a little PS. Hey, if you like skip reading this stuff, then check this out. All right. A couple other things I just want to go through. Bait posts. One of my tried and true favorites. I love these guys. So a bait post is quite simply, who wants to see the 3-part framework that I use to close high ticket sales in Messenger? Drop a comment below. Who wants to see how I was able to increase my video views in 2 weeks by 3,000% with one simple hack? Drop a comment below. Now, of course, this is on the assumption that you do have some level of, clout within your own audience. And what I mean by that is people like your stuff and they comment on it, and you've spent some time engaging in their content first in order to get that level of clout within your own audience. And if you don't have that, go and find a platform and do it. Go spend some time on Facebook and connect with people and engage in their content and be a real human and write some relevant comments and do that every single day. And around about a week to 2 weeks later, once you're putting out your own content, you'll start seeing an increased engagement, and that's where the bait posts work really well. So here's another example. I want to see how I increase my engagement. It's just exactly what I just said. I want to see how I increase my engagement by X percentage with a simple hack. If you've found something, because when you do this online stuff long enough, you start experimenting. It becomes a lot more enjoyable when you're experimenting with certain things. So of course, you come in there and find little hacks and different things that you can do, and then you can share those with your audience. And of course, if you're able to share those with your audience, then can work wonders for getting inbound leads, right? Want to know how I sold? Here's a really good one from my business partner. Want to know how I sold $45,000 worth of product without selling, with a simple Google Doc and a couple of posts. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Anyway, so that will get a ton of comments. People would comment. And of course, all we need to do is then bridge those over to Messenger to say, hey, we're just helping with engagement. Are you interested in more info? They'll say, oh, I really want some info. You're like, yeah, sweet. Let me send that over to you. Bang. Sometimes those people buy, sometimes not. Completely fine. It's all part of it, right? All right, here's some more. I've never revealed this before. So this comes back to that secrecy type thing, the mystery element. Look, I've never revealed this before, but this is how I'm able to make upwards of 20 to 30K per month as an organic affiliate marketer. If you'd like to learn more, drop a comment. What they don't want you to know, but I found out. This comes back to, and I always think of The Simpsons when I read this one, when I think of this thing, but because it's like, when I think they were getting the monorail, if I'm not mistaken, I better not even say that now, I'm probably under copyright. But anyway, you guys know the one, hopefully. And the monorail one is like, oh, there was big fat cat Wall Street types, and I always think of that. Anyway, what they don't, who's they, right? What they don't want you to know, and what they don't want you to know. But I found out, I went all detective on them, and I found out the mystery, right? So they can work really well because it makes an implication that it's like an us and them type dynamic in that relationship, and they can also be very powerful because it means that you're, in effect, it's one of these doctrines in copywriting in general, which is it's from a dude called Blair Warren, and it's a 1-sentence persuasion and a 27-word persuasion, whatever it's called. And I think it's to the effect of people will do anything for those that help them something allay their fears, something dreams, something throw rocks at their enemies. And that one there is it's sort of being taken to the nth degree these days with the online marketing game. But you can leverage those types of things, because what happens is people will be like, oh yeah, damn it, I knew they're hiding something. Those gurus are curses. And if you find that out, and then you can sign with them, and of course it builds the trust factor as well. I was blown away when I discovered this little hack. Turns out that if you get a mouse with an infrared, that is actually better than using the one on your laptop. Who'd have thunk it? I just found this out recently. Don't ask what I was doing before. So I made X dollars yesterday while doing Y. if I get enough interest, I might do some training on it. And so this one, it works really well if you've made some sort of result. And it doesn't look, I'll put a dollar figure there. It doesn't have to be a dollar figure. It could be anything at all. I just happen to be doing this thing. It's called building a list and putting out content on YouTube and different platforms and then making offers to my audience. And who'd have thunk it? It actually worked. I made some money. So I'd like to teach you guys. But if I don't get any interest, I'm not going to waste my time. That's kind of how that works. And it works really well. Anyway, so hopefully that helps. That concludes our little presentation today. Let me just go back over to my screen. It's interesting. I'm talking like I'm live, but I don't think I'm live. No, I'm definitely not. Right. Remove that. I'm going to show my nice graphic one more time. Awesome. Anyway, look, hopefully you guys got some value out of this. I'm sorry I'm in a crazy mood this evening as I'm recording this, but hopefully you did get some value. And of course, if you did, feel free to hit that like button, drop a comment below, let me know if there's anything else you'd like to learn. And last but not least, if you're interested in learning more about affiliate marketing and how I can help you in a very fun way go from wherever you are to 10 to 20K per month using organic strategies and then scaling beyond that with other strategies that I deploy in my business, head over to jgcall.com or otherwise click the link below. Once again, my name is Jamie. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.